Hi everyone, it's your Simmer here. So I am back after my long hiatus. Been on the server a few minutes just to kind of get things synced up yesterday and clean up the yard this morning a bit. But things are back in line. The drift wasn't too bad, but I think part of the reason was it looks like there were a lot of ghosting issues with Nitrato, which, for those who aren't familiar with that, basically means the servers aren't showing up. And therefore, obviously, people can't log in, and then that means there isn't a lot of drift that happens. So it looked like it lasted a good part of the whole week. Alright, so I'm getting my base food, and in the back, I forgot, I was trying to set my limiter, and realized that I still have some food in the back, or, well, it is pig food if I do it, obviously, with barley. So let me see, I may only be able to dump $16,999. Yep, looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and place this sorghum into the pig food. Sorry. Just trying to think and do at the same time, which has always been a problem for me, and certainly more of a problem now that I've been out of practice. Alright, so as expected, the pigs are empty, and it looks like they went empty at a point where they then did not reproduce. So I only have 72 pigs, which is fine. You know, we'll just get back on the cycle as things get going again. Obviously, you can see there's been a harvest. I'm going to have to figure out if I just leave this part as is, if I do anything different. Because obviously it had been done and limed, but you know, I don't have to worry about that. Today, not sure that I'm going to be doing a whole lot on the farm other than getting these pigs fed. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be back in year 95. This is the end of year 94, but I'll be back in year 95 to start going in earnest again. So I'll see you in a bit. So keeping you up to date on farm work. So slurry is full when I came in to get the server synced up this morning. So I'm just making a quick run with a full load of slurry. So this will be a full 50,000. We now have all the pigs. So you can see we just had pigs a month ago. So I'm now full up again. And I can actually sell these, so I'm going to go ahead and do that as well. But plenty of food, as we can see. So should be good for a few more days as I wait for spring to come along to decide what's next. So server updates, field 24 is up for auction. I did just check, it is plowed. At this point, everything should be plowed. Did have a little bit of a situation, you know, dealt with at this point, but I mean, someone had bought 35 when it came up, so that one is now out of cycle. That was the last one left that needed some attention, and so now unless someone sells something and puts it back into the mix, should be okay. So And right now, field 24, Nick is bidding on that. It's a tiny field down at the bottom as well, right next to both of the farmers down there. So that is being purchased. So that gets you up to speed. I'll see you next time there's something going on the server. So the wheat is complete. After getting everything in the finances, we've got about, I think, a little over $20,000 of supply into the field here. Had to replenish the seeds, but just used what was in the auger instead of like refilling completely, because I knew I wouldn't need everything. And the 2 tanks are partial because basically the way it filled, it then started pulling from that bottom tank, which was full first. So, but it was like that 8726 or whatever it was. So I'm going to go ahead and now get the herbicide done, and spray for weeds prior to, with again the hope that we get that extra yield, and if nothing else, at least it's done. And that will be it for today, but I'm just gonna wrap up here as far as the episode, because I think with the other pieces of what was being done throughout the other days and so forth, that there's probably plenty there already to give you enough to get up to speed. So I will see you next time.